Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to my Capstone project from the Kaggle AI Agents course. This is Mind. It is a completely private dual mode AI tutoring and generalism companion. It's basically a local language model which can add in which you can add sources and discuss things from that sources on, like the Google's notebook LM. Only thing is it's completely private and it uses a not less resources than that. It uses a global model architecture, which means one model is running on locally on the system. Like I have a coin an AMA 3 model, 8 billion parameters model running on my local GPU, and second way to use it, you can use a large model running on a local API like this. Copy running from here. I have a 32 billion parameter model running on my Kaggle notebook. So you can enter the endpoints here for the cloud and for the local model. Save the config. Yep, the configuration you can recognize this. You can upload your PDFs and discuss on that. So to save time, I have already ran some tests on my civil nodes left, my civil engineering nodes. So first I asked it to generate these are the tests. So first I asked it to generate a comprehensive report from this predefined function. So it generated a report describing all the things that nodes actually for the stones and that my materials and stone portion of the civil engineering. So it generated for reports, different type of tests you can perform stones, which was actually very useful as I read entire thing. These are actually good. It was actually a very nice report. Second, I asked it for generating multiple choice portions and it did from the predefined quiz function and also did the explanation of each question. Then I asked it to generate Then I asked it to describe the types of stone in a manual prompting, and it also did that. And earlier I also asked it to generate comprehensive questions like this, and it also did that. Everything was organized. And here we have a diary section where you can, it's a personal diary and we kind of thing where you can just talk to a model and tell about your day, whatever you do in a diary, and it responds you simultaneously. It's like a live diary. You can also, the thing is, it's completely private. Like this thing doesn't talk to the cloud model. It completely stays on a system with the local model, and you can keep on going. And you can also export the sorry, this thing needs to be fixed. So you can keep on going and you can discuss your entire day with this. It will also respond you. And yeah, that's pretty much it about it. Talking about architecture, about we call the Kaggle system architecture, where we have a large model on the cloud and a small model running locally. I also have a fallback system where if the cloud model suddenly stops working, it routes all the request to this local model. And also I have a local database set up which shows all the things we are doing, all the things we discussed, every chat, everything in a static database too for files and all, and also relational database making for keeping the node on the AI models and it not mess. The setup for this is pretty easy. I have pushed everything to a GitHub along with how to set up it. You just have to clone the repo, activate the virtual event environment, install the requirements, install the frontend, and you can either create an environment variable for the API or you can also enter with the API directly here and just boot up the model and run the frontend. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much about my project. Thank you for being here. My project is on the theme for agents for good, where this model can be utilized by students by business workers, or like for example, if you are running a startup and you want to discuss about your idea, you can use this to brainstorm your ideas. Alright, that's pretty much it. That's my time. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much.